Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel India Gate. This is Nani Sharma. In this session of TOC, we talk about simplification of context-free grammar, means CFG. So before starting of this session, if you want new gate tricks, tips and important point, so subscribe my channel and click on bell icon for all notification of my new videos. So let's start. Simplification of CFG contains three steps. First is your null production elimination, second is your unit production elimination, and third is your useless symbol elimination. So start with useless symbol elimination. Now it means variables which are not deriving any terminals and variable which are not necessary for derivation. It is your called useless symbols. So come to the example for more clarification. Here production is given like S produce AB or A produce BC or B produce AB or C, and C produce AC and B. Now here we see that B and C is alternating use for each other and it is not usable in the production S. So we can easily eliminate these two terms, and then we found the productions like A produce B and S produce A or B. Now we got that A is not used for here because when we put the value of A in the S, so we got the production like S produce A or B. So this is your correct answer for given production grammar. So here is only one production is required. Now move on another question for more clarification. Here production is given like S produce A, B, A, C. A produce A, capital A, B or B, capital A, small a or small a. And B produce B, B, A, B, A, B. C produce A, B, C, A. And also produce A, D, B, and D produce B, D and C. Here we got that production C and D is not necessary for our productions. So after the eliminating these two productions, we got S produce A, B, A produce A, B, B A or A. B produce B, B A, B and A B. So total number of production is your 7. First is this. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So this is your total number of production after the eliminating of useless symbols. Now move on next question. S produce A, B, C or B, A, B. A produce A, capital A or B, A, C or 3 times A. B produce B, B, A and A. And here C produce A, C, A or A, C. So it is your use. After eliminating this useless symbol, we got S produce A, B or B, B, A. A produce B, A, 3 times A. B produce B, A, B, A. Now here after the eliminating the useless symbol in the production like A, so we got this production. It is your final grammar. Here S produce B, A, B produce B, B and A. So here are only 3 productions are required. Now move on Step 2, elimination of unit production. So what is the unit production? Unit production, any of the form, means A produce B. First eliminate unit production, then useless production. Now come to the question. Here S produce A or B. B produce A, B, A produce A, or BC or B. Here we got that all the combination like S produce B, B produce A, and A produce B. So after the eliminating this unit production, we got the A produce A, BC, BB. B produce A, BC, BB. S produce A, BC, and BB. So here B is similar like A. So there is no difference between the A and B. So after eliminating the production B, we got S production and A production. So there is only 7 production is needed. Now move on another question. S produce AB, A produce A, B produce C or D. C produce D, D produce E, and E produce A. So here just transitivity is shown on their sides. So we eliminate all the transitivity and directly put B produce A in this production. So here we required only 4 productions. Now move on. Third step is your null production or epsilon production. Any production of their form A produce epsilon. The original and resultant grammar is not need to be equivalent. So come to the questions. Here S produce A, S1 B, and S1 produce A, S1 B, epsilon. So after the putting the S1 and replacing the null value from S1, so we got S produce A, S1 B, and AB, and S produce A, S1 B. So this is your final product grammar. Now move on next question. Here S produce AB, A produce A or null, B produce B or null. So after the eliminating this null production and replacing the A with null, we got S produce A and S produce AB or null, and A produce AB, and B produce BB and B. So this is your production after the eliminating of null. Now what is the real sequence to eliminate any grammar and CFG? So here firstly we eliminate null production, then eliminate unit production, and lastly products useless symbols. So come to the question that contains all type of the 11 grammar. S produce AB, AC, A produce BC, B produce B or null, C produce D or null, and D produce small d. So after the eliminating null production, we got S produce ABAC and ABA. Also A produce BC, B, C or null. Here when we putting the null production and null value in the A, and B produce B and C produce D and D produce terminal D. Now after the removing null from A production, then we got this grammar, and we here see that C produce D and D produce small d. There is using transitivity. So removing this transitivity, and we got directly C produce D using of unit production elimination rule. So after the using this rule, we got S produce A B A C or A B B and B A C, and A produce B C, C B, B produce B and C produce D. Now here A is producing is your useless symbol and containing useless symbol like C and D. So we know that the value of B is small b and C produce small d. So we directly replace C and D, C and B from given terminal. So we got this production. So this production is your final grammar. Let G be a context-free grammar with production given. Here S produce A, B, A, C, A produce A and null, and B produce B, B and null, and C produce D. So after the transform the grammar G to an equivalent form G dash that has no null production and no unit production. Now come to the solution of this question. So here solution is that firstly we eliminate nullable variable. So nullable variable is your A and B, and putting A and B to null in every possible combination. So we got S produce A B A C or A B C B A C, A A C A C C or B C. And here we got A produce A or A, B produce B or B, and C produce D. Now the above equivalent grammar G dash contains unit production. Here S produce C and we know that C produce D. So after the removing the transitivity, we got S produce D. Now replacing S produce D in the above production. So we got the resultant grammar like this. And here G dash contains no production and no unit production and no null production. So G dash produce S produce A B A C, A B C, B A C, A C, B C and D. Here A produce small a capital A or A, B produce small b capital B or D, and C produce D. Now this is your final production and grammar. Hence this session is ended here. I hope you understand all the points. Thank you for watching.